here's a look at what is going on this week in the news. When we begin from the Vatican, on World Mission Sunday, October 18th, Pope Francis canonized 4 new saints. Louis and Marie Zélie Martin, the French parents of Catholic TV's patron saint, Saint Thérèse of Lisieux, are the first married couple to be canonized together. Italian Father Vincenzo Grossi, founder of the Institute of the Daughters of the Oratory, and Spanish Sister Maria of the Immaculate Conception were also canonized. Catholic News Service has scenes from the canonization Mass.
Coloro che oggi sono stati proclamati santi hanno costantemente servito con umiltà e carità straordinarie i fratelli, imitando così il Divino Maestro. San Vincenzo Grossi fu parroco zelante, sempre attento ai bisogni della sua gente, specialmente alle fragilità dei giovani. Santa Maria dell'Immacolata Concezione, attingendo dalle sorgenti della preghiera e della contemplazione, visse in prima persona con grande umiltà al servizio agli ultimi, con un'attenzione particolare ai figli dei poveri e agli ammalati. I santi coniugi Ludovico Martin e Maria Celia Guerin hanno vissuto il servizio cristiano nella famiglia, costruendo giorno per giorno un ambiente pieno di fede e di amore. E in questo clima sono germogliate le vocazioni delle figlie, tra cui Santa Teresa di Gesù Bambino. La testimonianza luminosa di questi nuovi santi ci sprona a perseverare sulla strada del servizio gioioso ai fratelli, confidando nell'aiuto di Dio e nella materna protezione di Maria. Dal cielo ora veglino su di noi e ci sostengano con la loro potente intercessione.
In news from around the world, the Vatican has released Pope Francis's schedule for his trip to Africa. As we previously reported, His Holiness will travel to Kenya, then Uganda, and his last stop will be the Central African Republic. In Kenya, Pope Francis will visit the Kengemi slum on the outskirts of Nairobi, while in Uganda, the Pope will honor the memory of the Anglican and Catholic Ugandan martyrs killed for their faith on the orders of King Mwanga II in the 1880s. The Vatican said that while the Pope is in the Central African Republic, he will visit a refugee camp and visit a mosque in Bangui, the nation's capital. The Pope will be in Africa November 25th through the 30th. In news from the Vatican, a homeless shelter recently opened at the Vatican. Rome Reports has a look at the shelter and Pope Francis's meeting with its residents.
People were playing cards and reading at the Vatican's newly opened homeless shelter when an unexpected guest arrived. Pope Francis visited the shelter just days after the Vatican opened the building. It started with a tour as the Pope learned details about the place.
Sentite, prima stavano sotto il colonnato, dormivano sotto 1000 stelle, adesso ce l'abbiamo 2 stelle di quest'altro.
Monsignor Krajewski told the Pope that there are 34 beds and every person can stay in the shelter for a month maximum.
E diciamo un mese. È un mese di respiro, di pensare un po', di stare bene.
The Pope kindly greeted those who were staying in the shelter.
Questa nostra casa che avete avuto la generosità dei padri gesuiti che l'hanno dato per voi.
The Jesuit Superior General, Father Adolfo Nicolas, joined Pope Francis during the tour of the center. They showed him the beds and their lockers.
Ma grazie tante.
Grazie a lei.
Grazie a voi, pregate per me.
Sempre,
Signore vi benedica.
Before leaving, the Pope said goodbye and smiled as he told the residents to sleep well.
Buonanotte, buon riposo.
In news from around the country, well, we love him at Catholic TV, but it looks like Pope Francis is once again Mr. Popularity. A survey commissioned by the Knights of Columbus found the pontiff's favorability made significant gains following his U.S. visit. Among practicing Catholics, 90% now say they view Pope Francis favorably, up from 83% in August. Among all Americans, the Pope's numbers jumped from 58% to 74%. 56% of Americans said they now feel better about their own faith because of his visit, including 86% of practicing Catholics. Carl Anderson, Supreme Knight of the Knights of Columbus, said that the data shows that Pope Francis's trip to the U.S. was a success. Well, that's going to do it for news. I'm Kate Andrews. Don't forget, you can keep up to date on Catholic news throughout the week with Catholic Newsbreak right here on the Catholic TV Network.